Hi, what is love? We're December 2nd today, and I just came from a meeting with my men's group. And I'm going to leave a secret to how we can reconnect with that love we have in ourselves at the end. So stick with me. I've got a number of points I want to make about like how we can reconnect to that love we have inside, because when you think about it, Christmas is one of the toughest times where we are going to get together with family, some of whom we get along with, some of whom we don't get along with, and some we tolerate, and some we just want to choke the living shit out of. And I'm not, suggesting that you do that, but putting the impulses aside, when it comes to Christmas shopping, we're out Christmas shopping, and sometimes we feel obligated to buy gifts for people that aren't our most favorite person, but we do it anyways. And sometimes we buy them a gift where there's a little bit of, I don't want to say animosity in the purchase of the gift, but there's a certain amount of, I'm going to buy this because it's kind of the cheapest piece of crap I could buy to take and, show them that I really don't have a lot of respect for them. And this comes back to love. When we're doing things like that, because I've talked to people over the years and they've actually said that they have done that. And, it made me reflect and go, why would you buy something for someone where it's either going to have them feel either less than, or that they get that you really don't even care about them? And this goes to self-love. Do you take and do things for people just because it's a wonderful thing to do, gifting somebody a gift, a present, some goodwill in the gift that causes them to unwrap the present, open it up, take a look at it, and go, wow, you really thought about me and what I really wanted for Christmas as a Christmas gift? Or do you put the intention behind the gift that you're giving where it demonstrates that you really don't care? So Christmas is a time for going down into yourself to say, and I'm not going to go all Christian here, but I was raised by, my mom was a staunch Roman Catholic. And, this is kind of the next point. Like, I was raised in, do unto others as you would like to have others do unto you. And that always stuck with me, like where, one of the things that I have in my bedroom when I wake up first thing in the morning is I see, what can I contribute to people today that will lighten them up and have them smile? So in the Catholic faith, like, or the Christian faith, it is doing good to people without any thought of return. And I think we get too hung up in wanting something back when we are doing something or contributing something, or in this case, Christmas, it's a gift for somebody else without any thought for ourselves. And I remember a course I took years ago, which was give 100% and expect zero in return. Now, back in the day, I was a lot younger and, 90 miles an hour with my hair on fire. And while I conceptually got the thought, I kind of went, yeah, but how many of you have done the, yeah, but what have they done for me? They've made my life harder. They've made me, scramble after stuff. They've not helped me. Well, that's kind of what they did. And there's nothing you can do about it. And there's a Buddhistic saying called samsara, which means suffering. And my point is, as in, like with my mom, do unto others, is, do you want to create more suffering, samsara, Or do you want to contribute your equanimity, your happiness, your joy to the other person so that they get a little bit of sunshine in their heart, right? And lastly, how you can cultivate, how you can and the kids are just out of school. Love it, love it. Hi. Um, One of the things today in our men's group, I've known some of these men for 35 plus years. We've all done similar courses together. Some of us have done the same courses together, and they were to help us grow both spiritually as well as intellectually, to be a better man, to be a better human being, to be. And there was a lot of women in these courses, but this in particular is a men's group that I was invited to join about 18, 12, 17, 18, I don't know, somewhere in there years ago. And the piece that we came back with, or out of that with, was to cultivate the love in yourself that you can contribute to yourself, number one. Because too many times, and especially around Christmas time, we get into this trap. And I just came from doing some Christmas shopping of these people that are in a headlong rush to buy the presents, to get the shopping done, to get out of the parking lot, that it's like, whoa, okay, hang on, slow down. Like, I let two people in, and the people behind me were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? In the headlong rush to it be all about you, in your frenzy to buy the Christmas gifts and be in a rush to drive and get out of the parking lot and get home, the point of self-love is to care enough for yourself to slow yourself down and realize that there's other human beings in the equation, to then put that out to other human beings and say, yeah, go ahead, go, you know what, go ahead, you can, I'm not in that much of a rush. And that's where it starts. That's where it begins, with starting with self-love and just saying, slow down, take a nice long deep slow breath in and breathe out, and take another one. And if you have to pull off to the side of the road, or if you have to wheel your chair away from your desk at work and just go, turn and look away and just go, I'm taking a deep breath in because I want to calm myself down. Because somewhere within me is this love that I have that has either escaped, or I pushed away or pushed down, and I want to take a deep breath and reconnect with that love I have of myself. There's two of the fellows in our group went down to Los Angeles, and they took a course from, all of us have done. This is a course leader that had been putting courses on back in the 90s, 2000s, so on. But they came back with this book. It's called Your Love Does Matter. And if you haven't picked it up, it's by David Cunningham. He was a course leader in the some of the courses that I took, and he delves into finding out who that person is that you can love, that person is that you can care for, that person that you can nurture and hug. Yeah, I know, if my old oil patch friends, I said this before, if my old oil patch friends could see me now, I worked all the years I worked on drilling rigs, they'd just be going, oh, Judd. Anyway, my name is Judd, and if you like the video, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll be producing more content like this about just what it is to be a human being and reconnecting with who you are, who you really truly are. And we'll go from there. Have yourselves a great day. Take care.